everybody, and welcome to another episode of my Minecraft Let's Play series. And today, we're going to be doing another build. We're going to be finally... Whoa. Let me kill this. There we go. It's been in the works for a while. Not like I've been working on it, but like it's been an idea. It's been something I've been trying to work on, and it's this farm over here. I wanted to build a barn, but I never really knew what I wanted to go for until now. Basically, the story is I found this picture. It's like it's a barn with a pumpkin patch, and it's like a pretty like creepy, eerie kind of photo. And I thought it was perfect. It reminded me of this one scene from Martin Walls's The Mysterious Rabbit. No, The Mystery of the Pumpkin Rabbit, that's what it is. And so I thought that'd be great to have like a little pumpkin patch kind of thing going on here with the barn right there. And to give it this like little eerie look, it's on brand, perfect for, the channel. On stream, at twitch.tv/everettlmaoo with 2 O's at the end, I decided to go ahead and do some resource gathering, and I think we should have enough. I really hope we have enough. I think we have enough, but yeah, so basically the idea is it's pretty simple. Right here we have this clearing. I'm thinking of maybe extending this out a little bit more and building the barn right here in this little patch where there's the trees, and having the rest be the pumpkin, like rows of pumpkins growing. Alright, so I think I have an idea for a barn. I'm thinking of doing a little bit of a mashup between two pictures of barns that I saw. I think that's kind of what I'm going to go for. Let me organize myself for a second. Alright, so let's go ahead and start it right here. Probably going to have it... Let's see. I need to stand over here again. Like the entrance could be like right here. I feel like right here. Those are the vibes I'm getting from that spot. Feels pretty good. That feels like it'll be a good spot. Alright, and let me go ahead and chop down this pale oak tree. Oh, nice. We got a pretty good amount of our saplings back, and we should get some more as well. I'm also going to chop down this oak tree as well. Alright, so that tree should start breaking down over time. Now, oh wait, speaking of which, I should not plant these saplings here. I'll hold on to these for now. But anyways, so I'm not going to start the montage just yet because I kind of want to show you guys my thought process a little bit before I go into it. I'll explain it a little bit more as we start to build it, but bulk of the build is going to be made out of planks. We're going to be mainly using planks, and in some areas I'm going to be using some stripped wood. Should we use actual mangrove wood? I'm wondering. Maybe. Let me see. Wait, oh wait, can you actually even... Okay, you can. Thank goodness. Okay. Really quick, let me plant this, or put it in the chest. Put some more of this stuff in there. Okay, so yeah, we're basically... I'm gonna kind of jumble it up a little bit. Have spots where it's just mangrove planks, but also some mangrove wood as well. And I'm also thinking about having a sliding door. And looking at it from right here, I think that is a great idea. So let's actually move this to the right a little bit. Like so. Because I kind of like how one of my sources, one of the inspiration picks, I like what they kind of do for a sliding door. So I'm going to try and kind of do that a little bit. I did also... I need to remember how to pronounce their name. What is this YouTuber? Nawish? I think it's Nawish. Man, when she says it, it sounds so easy. It sounds so easy when she says it. But anyways, basically, she used a grindstone as like kind of a pulley system. So I kind of want to see if I can figure that out as well. A lot of ideas, obviously. So we'll see if any of them actually work or come into fruition. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Actually, wish I would have brought my bed down here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and cue the montage. Um, this feels so weird because I watch a lot of Bars. So this is the part where he'd say, "Sit back, relax, and enjoy the montage." But I don't want to. I don't want to steal that. So, uh, montage. Alright, so Barnes look it's almost complete. I'm actually really happy with the way that it's turned out. It's like the perfect blend between the two. There are a few things that I need to finish and also fix. Like the first thing is I'm thinking of adding a cupola, which is like the little tiny structures on the top of the barns that are they're used for different reasons, but I think they're usually used for ventilation when it comes to barns. But it's in the original, like the inspiration, all of the inspirations, I think, except for one. So I'm thinking of doing that. I'm not really sure. We'll see. Because honestly, I'm really happy with the way that this just turned out. This small window, I got it from one of the inspiration pictures, like directly from, honestly, this like front part right here. I like it, but I will admit it does make the barn look kind of bare right here. But at the same time, barns already do look kind of bare, regardless. So, I don't know. I might leave it like that. But that's another thing, is that it does look bare, but that's also because I haven't done the variation of stripped mangrove as well. I'm thinking maybe if I put those in, it might look a little bit better, hopefully. But the reason why I didn't is because I realized I didn't actually have enough resources at all. I had to go get some, like this window here is unfinished. Basically, I knew this was the side that you weren't going to be able to see right away, so I I just made sure that I had enough resources for this side. Speaking of which, another thing that I need to finish is up here. I have my little dirt pathway to get up to the building. Is the roof. I haven't finished the roof yet because I need slabs and I just need to go get some more cobble for that. But I'll finish that pretty soon. I also need to finish this backside. I have the white trim here and along the front side, but I don't have it on the back just yet. And I'm also thinking of continuing the white trim down here, down that row of blocks, but I just haven't done it yet. Another thing is basically any kind of block variation. Like I've only done it really for the front side, like this square right here. Everything else I have not done yet, except for the roof, I guess. But like you'll be able to see right here that I just have plank staircase, and it's all diorite staircasing. I want to fix that later on. I don't want it to just be like that. I'm also thinking about maybe even putting some staircases underneath these blocks. But I'm also not sure because this honestly might just be how the roof works. Honestly, it looks pretty good right now. but I'm thinking about maybe making it a little bit thicker. It'll get rid of some of the space as well that's open. I also decided that I don't think I'm going to use the grindstone as a pulley system because this really isn't a sliding door. It's like the way that I'm seeing it right now is that these are like handles, like to open and close the doors. That's what I think they are. I don't know, but I like the way they look, so I decided to incorporate it into my barn. I also started experimenting with these trapdoors along the on the sides of the windows, but honestly, they don't. It looks really good right here, but they don't really work out. Something I'm thinking about doing is maybe taking out this chunk right here and putting horse stables, so that maybe I can spread these windows apart in a way that I can make it work. But it's just not working with what I ended up building, and I don't think it would really work here either. It might, but I don't think it really is gonna work. So yeah, but unfortunately that does leave a lot of these windows bare. So basically overall, I need to finish the top, I need to finish the trim. There's a few little details that I need to finish. And then I need to go ahead and do a bunch of block variation. More mangrove wood pieces, more along the backside. It's just planks, pale planks. Change some of those to be quartz blocks, diorite. And then, honestly, I think that should be it. Now, another thing that I did right now was bring all of the cows in here. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this. Right now I'm thinking of having one side be cows and the other side be something else, or maybe this entire barn is just for cows. I'm not really sure yet. I'll have to think about it. I might do some homework and look into how actual barns operate. But I wanted to take a break from that right now, because I'm getting kind of tired of working on that. Once I was finished with the barn, I noticed that everything felt a little unfinished or empty. So I came up with a few ideas of things that I could add. I realized that the entire area had to be transformed, not just build what was in the picture. So I decided to make a little path to try and make both my house and the barn flow. And I also started doing some terraforming, excavating out this sort of like, not mountain, like hill type of landscape. I also went ahead and planted some crops, or replanted, I guess. I replanted my potato farm that I destroyed, and I tried to make some room for it. I also built a little shed to keep some of the potatoes and any tools and resources that I might need to keep. Another part of this build was building a silo. to hold crops and stuff like that. You usually find them in a lot of farms. I'm not too happy with the current silo I have right now. It feels kind of weird. I think a large part of the problem is that I kept the gradient way too close to the bottom of the build. But honestly, as you can see, even the roof of the barn isn't finished. So there's just like little things that I'm not sure what route I want to take, what decisions I want to make yet. So I'm gonna end up making those decisions at a later date. I also built some trees. I wanted them to be custom trees so that there's a little bit more detail in the area. The default Minecraft trees are beautiful, but I thought it'd be a nice little touch to make some nice detailed oak trees. And I'm no builder. I'm trying to be, so I know a few techniques. I've learned some watching some videos on how to build trees, but I'm not quite there yet. So for these trees, I used Squealer's Essential Oak Tree Pack. These are really nice looking trees, and really good practice too. As I'm building them, I'm noticing certain techniques used to make the branches form, or to give the branches form and stuff like that, using slabs and staircases and different wood types. And for the leaves, you'd probably imagine you'd use mainly oak leaves, but these trees use mainly birch leaves, which I'm assuming are used to create a more dense look, since the birch trees are more dense. There's a lot more leaves included in each block, and there's a few oak leaves lying around, but the exterior of the leaves are mainly birch leaves. But yeah. Alright, and that concludes sorta the build. It kind of went a different direction, but I'm honestly a lot happier with how it turned out. I say it went in a different direction because the main inspiration picture is mainly supposed to be eerie, takes place at nighttime. But I kind of like it a lot more during the day, interestingly enough. I like the trees. I think they really make it pop out. Like, I just love looking at this spot, this area. Like right here especially, just like supposed to be the main like focus. Like, I like this a lot. I still haven't added the cupola yet, but I don't know if I am. As you can see, the roof is still unfinished because I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do these slabs just yet, because obviously you can't really. Actually, I might be able to do that one. Maybe? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But maybe it's not that hard. But I don't know. We'll see. But it looks fine right now. So I'll do that later. And I'll also do, the different mangrove like wood pieces along the side. Obviously a lot of it is still unfinished, like the backside is unfinished and such. But I'll do that later. I kind of don't want to. I'm kind of done with this, and I want to work at the next thing pretty much. But yeah. So I've already mentioned it once. These trees are not my design. They're from Squealer's Essential Oak Pack. I added the tire swing though. I don't know why, but I passed by and I was like, that'd be a really good spot for a tire swing. You can see the chain doesn't exactly link up perfectly, but most of the time you're gonna be, it's gonna look like that. But or like this. So it looks good. But yeah, there's a tire swing. That was my own idea. Well, actually no, I found this design in something else, but it was my idea to add it to this tree. People have done those kind of tire swings before, but yeah, eventually I do want to try and make my own trees. but I am no expert in it. I've only seen a few videos, and so um, I've seen this few, like while building these, I've noticed a few things that I've also seen in the videos. Like mud bricks, that's something I've seen before, using um, like different block types, like spruce slabs, even fences, like over there or over here as well. Using those to kind of try and make, I don't really know how to describe, but like kind of if you had like a silhouette of a tree, trying to use those blocks to make that silhouette as best as possible. Um, and then also, I don't know Squealer, I don't know who the person is, but I'm assuming they used birch to try and make the leaves look denser, and then use the oak leaves on the inside. Um, I guess because maybe they look a little bit less dense. There's a little bit more leaves in this. It could also be the color. That's another thing. Like as you can see here with these oak leaves, they look a little bit more spaced out than these. These have a little bit more detail than these oak ones. And like I said, maybe the colors as well. But yeah, I like these trees a lot. They look really good. They make the area look 10 times better. I still haven't finished the dry grass actually, but oh yeah, I didn't include that in the video. I went to the desert, I died, got some dry grass. Maybe I'll include it somewhere, but yeah, that happened. And then this windmill, I'll put a link in the description below. It's not my design either, because I wasn't really sure how I was going to approach it. And then I saw this one, I was just like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. Every Minecraft world needs a windmill, but I didn't want to do one just like everybody else did. I wanted to do one of the, like, classic kind of stereotypical windmills on a farm. And this was exactly that. This was exactly what I was looking for. It's pretty much exactly the way it was built, except I decided to use mud bricks instead of the normal brick that was used in the original build. I am thinking of maybe later on going in and changing it up a bit to make it look kind of weathered down, but I don't know. I don't know because it kind of looks perfect right now. Ooh, and we're getting some fireflies now that the day is almost over. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Really, really happy with this. It's not done yet at all. I need to add leaves to these trees. Or maybe I'll leave some of them without leaves. But I'm definitely going to add leaves to them. This one still needs to be finished as well. And then I also have plans to continue the trees over here as well. But oh, I think the grass is fully grown here. And then I made this little area. I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet, but actually this looks pretty good. But to continue it down over there. But yeah, I'm really proud, really happy with how this turned out. There's a lot of things unfinished, a lot of things that I'd want to change. But I'm stopping here because I want to move on to the next project. Today is May 29th, which is the day that I had scheduled to post this video. And I won't lie, I did kind of rush it a bit, but I did feel like that was just on me, that I had enough time or not enough time, enough resources, enough content to get this video done. And midway, I kind of had a style change, an idea for what I want to do what I wanted to do for this video, but I ran into some technical issues, and I just decided, as proud as I am of this build, if the video doesn't turn out the way I want it, that's fine. But I have a new way that I'm going to record, starting on the next one. But yeah, look at this. This looks amazing. Ooh, that could be a really good thumbnail picture right there. The sounds of the firefly, or like the cicadas, that's what they are. The sound of the cicada sounds really good. Let me turn shaders on real quick. I've been trying to experiment, see which one I like better, with or without shaders. And so far, I didn't like without shaders at first, but it's starting to grow on me. But I want to see what it looks like with shaders real quick. It's a little too bright for me, but it still looks really good. Nice. Let's see. I want to look at it without shaders one more time. Yeah, I don't know. Something about this makes it look a lot more like the inspiration. Really nice. Really, really good. Yeah, I'll have to clear this puddle up and move my bed out of here. But yeah, really, really nice. I'm also realizing, there's a few things that I didn't include in the video as I'm thinking about it. I got some music discs. They're just a bunch of creepers and skeletons, and I killed those off. And what else? I got a horse. I found a dungeon. I think I have footage of it somewhere. But I found a dungeon and it had some saddles. I already had the horse, but I had the saddles, so there we go. But yeah, really nice. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Um, and yeah, the next project I have in mind is to do a sort of like hot spring, like a Japanese hot spring kind of thing. You know what? Let me get rid of this bamboo real quick. It's kind of getting in the way, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. I'll just move my bamboo somewhere else. It just doesn't really belong here. But wow, look at that. Really nice. Really happy with how this turned out. And it's not done yet at all. I still want to add more trees right here and do some like kind of like bush. Because something I noticed was that I'd kind of like cut across the path a lot. Just to make it here quicker. But I'm thinking about adding some bushes so that I can't do that nearly as much. So that I have to go down the path rather than just cutting across. I won't lie though, it looks really nice from right here. Look at that. Really nice. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!